What's going on, guys, and welcome to our channel, Cool Case Adventures. Your Central Florida family happens to be here at Epic Universe, and in this video, guys, we're going to take you around Celestial Park because we're giving you an actual full tour of Celestial Park. If you've never been here, it could be very overwhelming, and you definitely need to find out where everything is at, so that way you don't waste any time. I mean, time over here is in essence, you know, you want to ride all the rides, but you don't want to spend time looking for things and being lost all over the park. So that's what we're here for. We're going to basically point everything out that you need to know out of Celestial Park. So if you enjoy this type of content like Epic Universe, Universal, Disney, and even family content, we highly suggest that you stick around because we have a bunch to show you. We also suggest that you subscribe and smash the like button, and we're sharing any valuable content with you. Karen, are you ready? I'm ready. Awesome, because I am. So what are you waiting on?
So let's go.
Well, hey, hit the intro. Alrighty, family, so what you're hearing is like the outstanding music that you could hear blasting right in front of the Kronos. Kronos is like the iconic part of Epic, where it basically shows you the different universes that you can find in this park. So there you have it. Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. So what we're gonna do is that once we cross the Kronos, we are officially in Celestial Park. And Celestial Park has different things. This is where you will find different restaurants. Consider Celestial Park like the hub of everything else. It's like the connection to the other universes. We're gonna basically walk by every single aspect and show it to you. Once you walk through the Kronos, you basically have a decision to make. You either go right or you go left. If you want to go left, this is where you're going to find Super Nintendo World or Dark Universe. If you go right, this is where you're going to find Isle of Bird, and you will also find Ministry of Magic. So that's the first decision that you have to make. Also, you can take a picture of this iconic figure over here, which is the goddess Luna, and you will be able to see the Grand Helios Hotel from this angle. Grand Helios Hotel is located towards the back of the park, towards the middle. So believe it or not, this park is not as large as it seems, but you will be doing a lot of walking. But this is basically what is behind those Kronos. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna show you the different section over here on the right side, I mean the left side when you walk in, and then we'll continue on this side, and we're gonna show you both sides, so that way you know what to find. Now, had you walk through those gates before the Kronos, you would find this section over here on the left side. These are the lockers. Lockers are not free, but hey, that way you don't have to be carrying like the things that you buy and stuff like that throughout the park or anything like that. You can leave them on your lockers. To the left hand side, you're gonna find the Other Worlds Mercantile, which is the largest merchandise shop in this section here in the park. But the name says it, Other Worlds Mercantile. But what you can find over here is technically speaking the same merchandise that you will find in every single one of the universe. There's only one section of this store that is unique, and I'll show it to you eventually. But at the time of recording, you know, as you can see, Super Nintendo World merch is located over there. Epic Universe specific merchandise is located over there. Then Isle of Bird is located over here towards the right hand side. The front right hand side of the store, you're gonna be able to find everything from the Harry Potter plan or Ministry of Magic. I won't go over the prices because I will be here forever, but this should give you an idea of the things that you can find. You could buy your wands over here as well. So got all the merchandise that you could get from Ministry of Magic. And then here's Dark Universe, one of my favorite lands in here. Now here in the middle section you still have a combination of Ministry of Magic and other stuff, but keep an eye on the middle. As you can see, you have the Dark Universe over here as well. And this should give you an idea of all the things that you can find. Now, exclusive merchandise they will have behind the register, like, or limited edition things they will have behind the register, so always keep an eye out for those. So we're heading to the section of the store. You can only find this merchandise in here, nowhere else in the park, and this is called the Moonship Chocolate, and this is where Captain Cacao happens to be at. But regardless, you're still gonna find even more things for Isle of Berg in here. But most importantly, if you have a sweet tooth, you can find all your chocolates in there. And this is where you can start finding Captain Cacao's merchandise. Now, why they haven't come up with something like this for adult sizes go beyond me, as popular as this bear has become. But here is the bucket hat. They used to have a plushie, but it got sold out. But for now, they have the backpack, had the cup. So this is the only location you could find any Captain Cacao merchandise. So that way you're not like me, who spent a good 5 to 10 minutes looking around, because I didn't know where to find it. And the park was too busy for me to ask somebody. But you see, this is basically all the style of chocolates and candies that you will be able to buy in here. And they also gonna have treats in there as well, if you care about some of those treats. And as you're walking around the Celestial Park aspect, you're gonna find Atlantic here in the basically the start off of the park. Atlantic is one of the 2 full-service restaurants. We did eat over here, so we're gonna put a link of when we did our full review of this restaurant. Pretty decent. Alrighty guys, so this is the section of this video. I want to say thank you first of all for supporting us in this channel. A lot of you have joined us recently, so welcome to the family. If you haven't done it yet, please consider doing it. It only takes a few seconds of your life, I promise. Go ahead, hit like, and also subscribe. 3 to 5 seconds of your life. Please do so. It will help us tremendously. Other than that, I want to say thank you once again for always showing us so much love and support. So after you pass Atlantic, you're gonna find your first food stand. They sell our snack stand. They sell popcorn, they sell ices over there. Now, this is the outside view of Atlantic. And down there, you know, you have some stairs. You could go over there and take some pictures, hang out over there in that area. But as you're approaching in this section, you're gonna be able to see the first concierge desk. Well, this is where you could actually come and get any information, or almost like dealing with, well, it's legit like guest relation. They could help you with many of your questions or any doubt. So after you pass the concierge, then over here you're actually going to be almost entering to Super Nintendo world. That's how close you are to the other universe. Guys, we're back here behind the Kronos, and the reason being is because we already showed you what's on the left side in case you want to go that way. Now we're gonna show you everything on the right hand side. See, we're giving you different options, so you know exactly how to find your way around this brand new beautiful park. And if you're coming actually through the right hand side, this is where you want to be able to find the restaurants. These are the only restaurants that you can find at the beginning of Celestial Park after you have crossed the Kronos, and you are able to find the next store that is called Sensorium Emporium. I'm going to show you what you can find in there. So like I mentioned before, the larger store, I already showed it to you, so this is a lot smaller. Same thing, different, I guess most popular items from the different universe is what you can find over here. So you got some Super Nintendo World item, you got some exclusive Epic items over here, Epic Universe. Then you start seeing some of the How to Train Your Dragon merch, like Toothless and stuff like that. And little by little you start seeing other universe immersed over here, like monsters. This is where you can find different ornaments. Again, more of How to Train Your Dragon. It's a very cute store. This is, oh, I didn't see this the other day. I guess you could find Captain Cacao over here as well. They don't want, I guess, to bombard the other store. Give people option. This is the store you could also find Harold the Squirrel. You can see him over there. Here he comes. That's Harold the Squirrel. You guys know Harold from Universal Holidays. So you can find him. So this is also like your sort of Christmas shop too. So as you can see, more classic ornaments in there. Some of the Hogsmeade Christmas items. Now you're getting into the different stuffed animals from Harry Potter, different accessories for Apollodor, as you can see, and now monsters. Of course, if you're gonna do a monster Christmas tree, this is where you gotta come. So see, anything Christmassy kind of you can find around here. And I also want to take a minute to show you two Easter eggs about Harold the Squirrel. I don't know if you guys can see him over there. Awesome. Their dumping gift. There he is. And you can see him on the picture frame down there as well. Now we happen to be outside the Emporium, and the next thing you're gonna find one of the best places that I can find in this park, which is Starbucks. As a Starbucks drinker and supporter, I guess this park does have two Starbucks. By the way, this is the Starbucks that gets the busier, especially in the morning. There's another Starbucks towards the back of the park. Always go to the back of the park, it will help you more. So again, you got a smaller store, Emporium, and the Starbucks in this section. Okie dokie family, so here we are through the right side after the Starbucks. Not sure what's happening over here. It's kind of set up like it's gonna be another restaurant just by the looks of it. You can see some of the tables out there and all that. It does look like that, but I haven't been able to figure that out. But eventually I'm assuming they're gonna come up with something in this building. But just like in the other side, you have your first concierge towards the left side, aka guest relations, that will be able to help you with any concerns or information. And as we continue our tour here, we're still on the right hand side. We're gonna switch really quick to the left soon, but before we do that, I just want to show you over here, you have your first food stand, food stand from the right hand side. And this one is called, I think maybe the Celestial Snacks, but they do have pretzel.
No. Celestial Snacks Barbarian pretzel.
My bad. And they have a cold hot chocolate churro.
What?
And churro with chocolate sauce. That's interesting. So anyway, the first snack stand is here, and as you look to the right hand side, we, my friends, have dragons. This is Isle of Berg. As you can see, it's not, you don't have to walk that long before you can find the first universe. After you pass the Isle of Berg, you're gonna be able to find this stand. This is the Stardust Vii, and these are the things that they have on the menu. Very interesting menu choices. I guess if people love Bao, this is where you gotta come. And those are kind of the prices. Prices can be changing though.
Yeah,
Don't
look
pay
at the prices.
because it's
So depending when you come, just add at least $4 or $5 more.
yeah, they keep changing prices here and there.
Testing the prices.
We just came from there. We're gonna make a quick laugh because I want to show you what he is in here in the middle. This is where you're able to see more fountains. I mean, guys, this park is beautiful, surrounded by water and fountain. You will love being here, I swear. I'll show you even more in a second. But in toward the left side, you're gonna be able to find like a merchandise stand just for hats and fans and all that. Yeah, that's a Isle. That one works better, huh? So that's an Isle of Berg fan. Light Fury. That's pretty cool. Also in this section is where you could enjoy this beautiful view of the Atlantic, the backside of the Atlantic. So imagine you're having dinner or lunch and you're sitting having that view that you have in front of you. And you could also see the rest of the park. So that's what is so cool about the Atlantic. I am telling you, there's so many hidden stuff in this park, and that's why I'm taking the time to show you guys, so that way you're not as lost as I was the first few times. But that's the concierge desk that I showed you earlier. Remember when I said there's Super Nintendo World? But anyways, in this section in here, you're gonna find another food stand. This one mostly like hot dogs. So they have a Comet dog, a Bulgogi dog, an Al Pastor dog, Philly cheesesteak dog. That sounds good. Damn, $13.99. Ouch. Smoky Carol dog, and of course drinks. And we're currently in the entrance of Super Nintendo World. As it says over there, here we go. The reason why I'm here is because I want to show you a really cool store that they have in here. And I want to say this may be the only universe that have its own store pointing towards Celestial Park. And you don't even have to step into Super Nintendo World in order to check out this store. Let's head inside the store.
Welcome to tour.
Hey, thank you.
Go.
And this is basically a Super Nintendo store. You can find anything that they sell inside the line in here without stepping into the line. You don't have to like get into no large crowds or anything. Different things or type of merchandise that you will be able to find in here. And of course, why not having a fun theming song playing on the back, right? Take them in to showcase how they have Zelda merchandise already in display. Maybe they're trying to tell us something in here, right? But other than that, look at all of this cool merch. So anyways, now you know where to find it. If you don't want to even step into Super Nintendo World, now you know what to do. Alrighty family, so we are out of that Super Nintendo World store. I want to point out to you, this is where you could also find the Pix Moon Restaurant. We actually ate here when we were doing previews, and it's decent, you know, for a theme park restaurant. For pizza in a theme park is really good. Also, I almost skipped it, but right next to the Super Nintendo World store, you're gonna find restrooms. That's very important between you and I, especially, you know, you got the kids and people like me that drinks a lot of water. You definitely need to know where those are located. Now, we're actually seeing in front of us the first ride or attraction of Celestial Park, and this one happens to be called the Constellation Carousel. Very fun attraction for the family. Very unique carousel. We did it again when we were here during the previews. Highly recommended for the entire family. Definitely something that you need to do and experience just so you say that you did it. But that's basically what it looks like. Now, passing the carousel is where you're gonna be able to find the second Starbucks. I told you, normally that Starbucks doesn't have anybody. Now, in the morning, of course, people are looking for breakfast, early coffee, so you're gonna see a longer line. The other day I saw the line like up to there, but still better than the one in the entrance. But towards the afternoon, this one is a lot easier. Then one of the entertainers that is becoming very popular is this statue entertainer. You can go over there and take picture with her. You are gonna be able to find her right on the left hand side of Starbucks. Now at the moment of recording, once you actually pass the Starbucks, you will be able to find this location over here where people sit and hang out. And normally they have a band here playing. They normally play modern songs like the one that you're hearing. It's really nice to enjoy the music in here. But as you continue to walk here in the left hand side, you find Frosty Moon. Now Frosty Moon is a location for ice cream. That's what it narrows down to. They have different selection on ice cream, but it's also, the important part is also that you will find freestyle machine. If you're looking for the Coca-Cola freestyle machine, they have them over here. Normally they're empty, by the way, but they're located only on the left side or behind the window of Frosty Moon. Now right behind Frosty Moon, you will find Barbecue the Oak and Star Tavern. Is becoming one of the most popular places here for people to eat. Plus also has an outside bar, you know, you could order your drink over there in that outside window and be done with it. Kyle and Khalil actually ate over here the other day and did a review, so I'm gonna tag that video as well. Right next to Frosty Moon, you're gonna find this, it's called the Celeste Tiki Bar. So of course it's a tiki bar and people just come over here just to chill, listen to the music and all that. Enjoy their cocktails. Or they come here buy ice cream and they come over here and enjoy their cocktail. Why not, right? Now behind the bar, you're gonna start finding the entrance of Dark Universe. One of my favorite universe here in Epic. It is impressive the things that you're able to find over there. It's alive, it's alive. That's where you're gonna be able to find all them classic monsters. The other concierge desk happen to be over there. And to my right hand side, you do have another merchandise shop with hats and caps and umbrellas and fans and glasses. As you are in front of the fountains, these are the main fountains. This is where they do the show at night. We'll talk about it in a little bit more. Right after you pass Dark Universe and before the Blue Dragon, you're gonna be able to find more restrooms. So keep that in mind, as is always welcome and needed. Now as you're walking towards the back, you're gonna find the second full service restaurant. This is called the Blue Dragon, where they sell obviously different Asian food in there. We actually did a review in here. I'm gonna tag it also as well for you guys to see our experience over there. But it's a cool restaurant actually. Very cool restaurant to see inside. So again, one of the two full service restaurants that you're gonna be able to find here in the park. Right next to Blue Dragon, you're gonna be able to find the stairs that are gonna take you to the Grand Helios Hotel. Grand Helios is the only hotel that actually has an entrance to Epic Universe. And here in Florida is the only hotel that has an entrance to any theme park. That's why it is so impressive. As you can see how beautiful this hotel looks like. We did stay over here. We did our hotel tour and a room tour. We're gonna also tag that in our video so you guys get to see that as well. Once you pass the Grand Helios, if you make it to this pathway, you know, towards the left, you will actually get to see health services. Well, it's first aid. I call it health services. That's how we used to call it in Universal and Highland of Adventures. And then they have the family care center over there. You can only find it, at least in this area in Celestial Park, on the back of the park after you pass the Grand Helios. So this is becoming one of everybody's favorite spots. Obviously right now not as much because it's hot as heck, but I could see this like during the spring or when it's not as cold. People will sit over here and chill. This is like some people call it like their zen. You know, they have these fountains going all day long, but it's even better during the nighttime as they do a show with the fountains, you know, and lighting and all that. Pretty cool show to see if you've never seen it before. But it's back here. You gotta come towards the Carousel, or if you want to find a spot here almost to the Grand Helios Hotel, that's where you're gonna be able to find that show. Okay, now that we're happen to be looping around the park now towards what it used to be our right hand side. Remember, we switched to the left side to go through Super Nintendo and all that. Now we're coming the opposite way. They do have a Coca-Cola stand, and of course they do have other beverages. And for what it looks like from here, it seems like they do have beer and other kind of beverage, you know, your energy drink as well. And you can find the freestyle snack Bavarian pretzel as well, the Celestial churro and the churro. What's going on? And of course you can find freestyle Coca-Cola machine in here. These are lifesavers in the theme park. By the way, in case you didn't know, this is where you could get free water all day long. And yes, I said it is free. That's what we do to stay alive here in the theme parks. Now that I'm heading towards Ministry of Magic, right behind the Coca-Cola stand, you're gonna be able to find this merchandise little stand over here, of course, with Harry Potter or Ministry of Magic merch, Fantastic Beasts merch. So you have this little shop in here. So where we left at, basically this is the entrance for Ministry of Magic. Like I told you, I don't think this park is like that complicated to connect with each of the universe. For me, in my opinion, for me, it's not as large as I thought it was gonna be, which is okay. But you still put a lot of steps. Now, once you pass that entrance or before that entrance, you're gonna find another concierge desk. Those come handy, trust me. It helps you a lot. And as we're heading back to our path towards the right, you're gonna be able to find another restaurant. This is a quick service restaurant. I'm gonna head towards the menu and show you basically what it looks like. That way you have an idea. This is called the Meteor Astropop, and this is what basically the things that they have. It's more like you can see it's a burger, kind of like more Americanized food, burger and chicken, or no, they do have fish and chips too, but I don't know, it calls out my attention, and those have like a cool cocktail. I really want to come over here and try it out as well, but it's becoming very popular. I'm seeing more people visiting this location. And right across Meteor Astropop, you will find everybody's favorite. It's becoming so popular. This is Stardust Racers. It's the dual roller coaster. Pretty much it's two rides in one attraction. So when you go through it, you gotta choose between the yellow side or the green side, and both coasters do different things. I haven't been able to ride it. Kids do it all the time, they love it. but I think this is their favorite ride. But this is where you're gonna be able to find it. And again, if you just wanna come here and hit Stardust first, once you come in through the entrance to the park, make a right and keep going straight, and you will find Stardust towards the back of the park. Like I told you, you have the yellow and the green one. Look at that. It's becoming people's favorite. Some people say it's even better than Velocicoaster. You tell me, comment down below if that's the fact. And as you've seen, guys, we legit looked around. I don't know if you remember when we cut that bridge and walked ourselves to the Super Nintendo side. So basically this is all Celestial Park. Once again, Celestial Park happens to be the hub of all the universe. And you have two attractions. You have the Carousel, plus you have Stardust, and the connection to many other restaurants that are not necessarily inside the universe, and where you can find guest relations and find some of the freestyle Coca-Cola machines. So one thing, see, I forgot mentioning that when I point out to the first stand, snack stand that we saw on the right hand side, you do have some freestyle machine over there. Keep that in mind, because a day like today that is extremely hot, you are gonna need those. Also, guys, here from right next to the Meteor restaurant, they do have an outside bar, and so I'm assuming they will have the same menu as what they have over there. Now we happen to be at the other side of the fountain. They do have this section over here, Astronomica, best invention, especially now during the summer. But also for this splashback, keep your eye open during the night show, because it's synchronized with the fountain show. Something cool to watch. Alrighty, guys, today you have it here from Epic Universe, where we give you a full tour. I believe it was a full tour of the Celestial Park. Celestial Park, aka the hub of all this universe. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We were able to help you. Comment down below, tell us, hey, you guys helped us out, because now we have an idea. Any last minute thoughts in Celestial Park?
I really think it's really pretty for, you know, at the hub, all the celestial stuff. It's just a beautiful section of the park.
And it's better even at night.
Oh yeah. Everything in this park is gonna be a lot better
at nighttime. And Celestial Park gives you the vibe of you just want to chill and hang.
At night.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching us. We hope we were able to help you out. Sadly, this adventure has ended. With that said, we have to remind everybody to
subscribe
and to smash the like button and turn on the notification. And feel free to leave us a comment down below. Always remember to smile out, be great,
be cool,
and stay awesome, guys. We catch you in the next adventure.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.